students, so welcome to the HPC coaching classes. Today we are going to complete 10th ICSE first chapter, that's name is GST. So I'll tell you the basic of the chapter and we will do the previous year questions and that will help you in exam test and like first whatever chapters will come, definitely this chapter will be included on that. So please understand this chapter carefully and the question will be really helpful for you. Okay, so let's start with short notes of this GST. Okay, so here is the some short notes of GST. So first of all, like what is the GST? So GST is nothing but it is the goods and services tax. Okay. And second is the GST is an indirect tax. Okay. So there is two type of taxes there. One is direct tax, another is indirect tax. So first of all, I'll tell you what is the direct tax. So direct tax is that which is directly deducted from the income. Okay, that is known as a direct tax. Okay, so it will be directly deducted from income. Okay, so that doesn't not matter like your income is coming from salary or business, but the income it will from the income the tax will deduct directly. Okay. What is the indirect tax? Indirect tax is that like when you are going to buy something like mall and restaurant and all, if you're going and like having something, you are buying something, in that case you are giving the tax that is known as a GST, but you're not going and paying directly to the government, right? You will pay that shop person or you will pay some restaurant person that bill. In that bill it will be included that GST. Okay, so that is known as an indirect tax. Okay, GST, before that there was different kind of tax it was there that was really difficult to understand by the normal people, so that's why they said that like one nation one tax. Okay, so for that they have bring this GST, so it is just replaced by VAT, service tax, and the excise duty, and all the taxes are included in this. So there you should not go and understand all those taxes directly. You can understand the GST. GST is included like whatever the rate is there and into like taxable amount divided by 100. Taxable amount central GST, actually GST it is divided in two part. GST it is divided in two part and one is CGST. CGST, that is central GST, central goods services tax will come, and the second is SGST, that is known as the state goods and services tax. Okay, and next is IGST, it is known as the integrated GST, that is applied when some trade or some business are happening from one state to another state. So like this is known as the interstate GST. Okay, you can say when the some business or something like is happening in two different states, and that in that case people are paying the integrated GST, so that is known as the interstate GST. Okay, GST. Okay, and next discount. Okay, interstate GST and one is intrastate GST. Intrastate GST, like some business are happening in the same place, like people are buying and selling in the same state, that is known as the intra GST. Okay, that you can say state GST also. But this words you should know, like whenever they will give you the question, maybe they can give this word. So like this you can remember, like interstate, like two different states and them and some business or something is happening in two different states. That case it will be interstate, and in this case, like if for the same state, it will be the intrastate. Okay, it is for same state. Okay. If you are not able to remember this, you can remember like interstate intercaste marriage, like different caste marriage it is happening. So like that you can remember here. Okay, so discount is calculated before the GST. And what is the invoice amount? Invoice amount means whatever selling price we are selling some goods in some, there will be some fixed selling price and we need to add on that GST. That will be the invoice amount. So you should not be confused whenever they will ask you find the invoice amount. In that case, you should add GST and selling price. Okay. Next, we are going to move in the question. Okay. And the question is that a washing machine costing, like that means we have given here cost price, right? So what is the cost price we have given for this? 25,000. So the cost price is 25,000. Okay, and the attracts GST is 18%, find GST and final bill. Okay, so GST we have given GST is equal to 18% GST is there, so we need to find GST and final bill we need to find. So how much exactly this is the GST percentage and how much exactly GST we have to pay, and 25,000 that we need to find out. Okay, so GST amount, I should write it down here. GST amount is equal to 18. When you remove this percentage sign down, 100 will come. Okay, so it will be 100 and multiply with 25,000 will come. Okay, so when we are solving this, then 2020 will cancel by this 100, and now it is like 18 into 250 we are getting here. Okay, so 18 into 250, when you solve it you will get 4,500. So it will be 4,500 rupees. If you have confusion, you can directly calculate, like this zero will come as it is, and 25 it will become 200, then again zero will come, it will be the 20 carries the 20, then 25 bans 25 plus 20 it will become 45. So it is like 4,500 rupees is the GST amount. What is that? This is the GST amount. ठीक है. Now what we need to do, we need to find the final bill. Okay, so what will be the final bill? Here I need to find final bill. Okay, so the final bill is equal to, it will become the cost price plus GST amount. Okay, so plus GST, how much we are paying for that. So cost price it was 25,000. So it will become 25,000 and plus one more zero will come here, and here it will come 4,500. Okay, when we will add both, the answer will be like if you are adding 25,000 plus 4,000, it will become 29,500, right? So it will become 29,500 is your final bill here. Okay, clear that? So in this question, we have given the cost price of the washing machine, and GST we have given 18%. So first of all, I find the 18% of to the like 25,000, and that I got it here 4,500. Now we need to find out here final bill. So for the final bill, we should add cost price plus GST. Then final bill will be like 29,000 it will come. So 29,500 will come like this. Okay. So this question over, if you can see this, and now we have to move in second question. They are saying find GST on a laptop costing price is this one, and GST, and they are taking 12% GST on that. Okay, so what we need to find out here, we need to find out just GST. Okay, so first of all, we need to write it down cost price, and same how we did the previous question. we need to find GST amount. Okay, so cost price we can write in short form CP is equal to 48,000 rupees we have given 48,000, and GST percentage we have given 12%. Now I need to find GST amount. Okay, GST amount is equal to, that will come uh, 12 divided by 100 multiplied by 48,000. Okay, and now we have to solve this. So 2020 will get cancelled because of this 100. So 2020 will get cancelled here, and now we need to multiply 12 into 480. Okay, so when you are multiplying this, it will become 0. Okay, 12 8 is 96, right? Then 6 will come, 9 will come here, 12 4 ja 48, 48 plus 9, 57 it will come, right? So it will become 57. Okay, so it will become 5,760 rupees is your GST amount. Okay, so GST amount is equal to 5,760 rupees will come. Okay, now we are moving in next question. Okay, our refrigerator mark is 36,000, is sold at 10% discount, and GST is the 18%. Find the final amount. Okay, so first of all, what we have given mark price, discount we have given 10%, and GST it is the 18% GST is there. Okay, so first of all we need to calculate for this question what is the discount we have given. Okay, so mark price for the fridge, mark price it is mark price it is 36,000 we have given. Okay, and the discount we have given here, discount is equal to, we have given here 10%, and the GST we have given here, that is the 18%. Okay, and after that, first of all we need to find out the discount amount. Okay, so first of all I am solving to find discount amount. So whenever you have given the discount percentage, in that case, first of all, you need to find the discount amount. Okay, so it will become 10 divided by 100 multiplied by 36,000. Okay, so 10% of 36,000, how much will come? 2020 will get cancelled. Then it will become 3,600 rupees. Okay, that is the discount price. Next, we need to find the selling price. Okay, after that, we need to find the selling price. So, selling price is equal to, it will be sales price. We can write it down here. Sales price. Yeah, sell price, it will be, sell price is equal to 36,000 minus 3,600. Like we need to discount means we need to subtract from the mark price. So it will become 36,000 minus 3,600 rupees I am minusing from here. Okay. After that, what will come? It will be uh, if I'm subtracting, then 20. Okay, and this will become 10 minus 6, it is 4 will come, then 5 minus 3, it is 2. Okay, and this is 3. Okay, so 32,400 rupees will come here. Okay, so what is that? That is 32,400 rupees is the selling price. Okay, now we have to calculate the GST on that. Okay, so after that we will find the final amount, and here is that. So 32,400. Now we need to find out here GST amount. Okay, so GST percentage, it is 18%. We need to find GST amount. Okay, so for that, what I need to do here, this is the GST amount. Okay, so GST amount, this is the GST and amount we need to find out here. So what will come? 18% GST, it is there. Okay, in the question we can see GST we have given 18%. So I'm writing 18 divided by 100 multiplied with 32,400 will come. Okay, so now 2020 will get cancelled here, and we need to multiply 18 into 324. Okay, when I'll multiply both of them, I'll get it here 5,832. Okay, so this is the GST amount. Now I need to find the final amount for this. So final amount, it will be selling price and plus GST. Okay, selling price and plus what will come? GST will come. Selling price, it was 32,400, right? And we need to add GST on that. That was 5,832. Okay. When I will add both of them, then it will come here 232, 232 will come, and here it will come 38. Okay. So 38,232, it will be the final amount. 38,232 is the final amount. So this is the final amount that we had to calculate. Final amount. Okay. So this was the question number second, I think. Yes, no, this is the question number third. Second, we have done already. Okay. Now it is the question number four. Okay. So in the question number four, we have to see, like, a dealer purchased a TV for rupees 42,000 and sold it at 15% profit. Okay. GST rate, it is 18%. Find the invoice value. So we know that what is the invoice value? Selling price plus GST is known as the invoice value. Okay. So the purchasing price. Okay. So first of all, or else you can say the cost price also. Okay. So I am writing here purchasing price. Price. Okay. Purchase price we have given here 42,000. So purchase price, it is 42,000. Okay. And profit percentage we have given here. Profit percentage is equal to 15%. Okay. And GST we have given here, that is the 18% we have. Okay. Now first of all, I am finding here the profit amount. We have given here the profit percentage. I need to find the profit amount. So I'm finding here profit amount. Profit amount is equal to, it will become 15 divided by 100 and multiply with 42,000. How much profit it was, right? Because he has paid only 42,000, but now he's selling and the 15% profit is there, 42,000. Okay. So when we are solving, that 2020 will get cancelled here, 2020 will get cancelled. Now it is 15 into 420. Okay, when I'll multiply these two, then 0 will come, then 15 to the 30 will come, 3 is the carry, and 15, 4 ja, 60, right? 60 plus 3, it is 63, right? So it will become 63. 6,300 is the profit amount. Okay. Now what will be the selling price? Now I need to write it down here. Selling price. So selling, how much it will be the selling price? This is the selling price. Is equal to, it will come here, selling price is equal to, it will become the cost price and plus profit, how much profit it is there. Okay, so cost price it was 42,000 and plus profit we got it here 6,300. Okay, and that both we need to add here, so it will become when we are adding both it will become 48,300, correct? So it will become 48,300 rupees is the selling price. This is ST. Okay. Now we need to calculate the GST. So GST generally we are calculating for the selling price. Okay. So GST, now I'm going to calculate GST. This I'm dividing like this. Okay. So GST amount, I should write here, that is the GST amount we need to find here. So that will be equal to GST percentage 18% we have given here. So that will become 18 divided by 100 and multiply with the price which is selling price. So 48,000 it will become 48,300. So look at here. These 2020 will get cancelled from here. 00 cancel. Now what we need to multiply here? It will become 18 multiply with 483. Okay, when I'll multiply this, then answer will be here 8694. Okay, 8694 will be the answer. Okay, now we need to find out invoice value. Okay, so invoice value, which is equal to invoice value, it is selling price. This is the selling price and plus GST is known as the invoice value. So selling price is how much we have given, 48,000. I wrote it here, 48,300. It will become 48,300, right? And plus GST. How much is the GST? 8,694 is the GST. Now we have to add both. Okay. So if I am adding both of them, then answer will be the 56,994. So 56,994 is the invoice value or invoice amount we can say. Okay, so for this question what we did first, we have given here purchase price, it is 42,000, profit we have given 15% and GST is the 18% that we have given in the question. We need to find invoice value. So first of all I found here profit amount and after that I got it selling price and then I just solve for the GST amount. And for the invoice value, I need to add selling price plus GST amount. Okay. So answer I got it here 56,994. Now the next question is a mobile phone costing 20,000 at 12% GST. Find the CGST and SGST separately. Okay. So for this question, what we need to do here, what is the GST we have given? Okay, so GST, when we are paying the GST, okay, GST when we are paying that GST, it is dividing in two parts. First it is CGST and second is SGST. So suppose we are paying here 12% GST. That GST out of 12%, 6% GST will go for central government and 6% GST will go for state government, right? What they are saying, they are paying 12% GST. We need to find out the central GST and state GST separately. We need to find for that. Okay. So the thing is that cost price we have given here. This is the cost price. So CP is equal to, we have given here 20,000 rupees. Okay. Now we need to calculate the CGST. Okay, CGST, CGST amount, which is equal to, I told you we have divided in a half of part, right? So it will become 6 divided by 100 multiplied with 20,000. So multiply with 20,000, right? So what will come here? It will come here 2020 will get cancelled here and it will come 6 into 200. Correct, no? 6 into 200. So 6 to the 12. The answer will be 1200 for that is the central GST. Okay, C that will come here. Huh. So this is the CGST. Okay. Now we need to calculate for the SGST, state tax. Okay, state GST we need. So SGST, which is equal to 6 divided by 100 multiplied with 20,000, same thing, right? So what will come for the 20,000? It will come here 1200. Same amount will come for both, right? So CGST we got it here 1200 and SGST is also 1200 we got it here. Okay. Now next is a customer buys furniture worth 85,000 with GST 18%, calculate total amount paid. Okay. So the person is buying furniture and he is paying 85,000. Okay. So the amount how much he paid? 85,000, and how much GST that person is paying? 18% the GST is paying. And what we need to find? The total amount we need to find here. Okay, so this is known as a taxable amount. Okay, this we can write it down, the amount which we have given. So I can write just amount, or CP I can write it down. So CP I am writing, that is the 85,000. Okay, and 85,000 we have given, and GST we have given, GST is equal to 18%. Okay, so now we need to find out GST amount. GST amount, which is equal to 18 divided by 100 and multiplied with 85,000. We have to calculate this and look at here, 2020 will get cancelled. Now it will come here 18 multiplied with 850. Okay. When you will multiply this, the answer will be 15,300. So that will come 15,300 will come. After that, we need to find the total amount. How much the customer has to pay. So total amount is equal to, it will become cost price and plus GST amount. GST amount I am writing here. Okay. So it will come here. CP we have given 85,000. This is the 85,000 and plus GST we got it here 15,300. Okay. Now we have to add both. Then it will come like 85 plus 15,000. It will become 1 lakh 300. It will come. Then 1 lakh 300. Okay. This will be your answer. Okay. So now next question is, okay. A washing machine price is 32,000, is sold after 5% discount. Okay. Uh, GST it is 18% and find the final bill we need to find out. Okay. So first of all, we have given here the mark price of washing machine. So I'm writing mark price of washing machine. It is, we have given 3,000, 32,000. So it will become 32,000 and sold after 5% discount. So discount how much we have given here? So it will be discount is equal to 5%. Okay. And GST, it is given 18% they have to pay. Okay. So first of all, we need to find discount amount. How much is the discount amount? So I am calculating here. That is the discount amount. Discount amount is equal to, it will become, we need to find 5% of 32,000. Okay. So it will become 5 divided by 100 and multiply with 32,000. Okay. So now we can calculate this. So here if you see 2020 will get cancelled, and here it will come 5 multiply with 320. Okay. If we multiply 5 multiplied by 0, it is 0. 5 2s are 10, carry is 1, 5 3s are 15, or 1. 16 will come. Then 16,600 is your discount. Okay. Now we need to find out the selling price. Okay. Or you can say taxable value also, but I am writing here selling price here. Okay. So the selling price is equal to, it will come here that mark price, it will be mark price, and minus it will be the discount amount. Okay. So mark price minus it will come discount amount. Okay. So mark price it was 32,000 and minus discount it was 1600. When we will solve both, the answer will be 30,400. Okay. It will become 30,400 rupees. Okay. Now we need to find the GST. Okay. So next we need to calculate for GST amount. So GST amount we need to find for the selling price. So that was 18%. Now we need to find out 18% of 18 divided by 100 of the 30,400 rupees. So look at here, these 2020 will get cancelled. Now we need to multiply 18 into 304. Okay. So when we are multiplying 18 into 304, I'll get it here 5,472. 5,472 will come. Clear that? So this is the GST amount. Okay. Now we need to find out the final bill. Okay. So final bill, how we are calculating? I am writing here final bill is equal to, it will come here the selling price plus GST. So selling price it was like 30,400 and plus GST we got it here 5,472. Okay. 5,400, here I'm writing 5,472. While I'm adding both, the answer I'll get it here 35,872. Okay. So this will be your final answer here. Next question number 8 is there. In the question, a trader purchased good worth 50,000 with GST 12%. Calculate input tax credit. We need to find input tax credit on that. Okay. So what is the input tax? Input tax is that tax which is paid by trader. Okay. So on purchasing, when the trader is purchasing something, trader means it is wholesaler. Okay. When they are going and buying something, they need to pay some tax, right? While they are buying the things. In that case, that is known as the input tax. Okay. So first of all, we have given the purchase amount. Okay. So I am writing, we have given purchase amount, PURCHASE. Okay. So that will become purchase amount. which is equal to, it is a 50,000. And GST we have given 12%. I am writing here, and this GST, it is 12%. Okay, and we need to find input tax. Okay, so first of all, I am calculating the input tax credit. Okay, so input tax credit, which is equal to 12% of 50,000. So it will become 12 divided by 100 into, it will become 50,000. Okay. So what will come? 2020 will get cancelled here. So here 1020 will get cancelled, and here it will come 12 multiplied with 500 rupees, right? Then 12 5 ja 60, right? Then it will become 6,000 rupees. है ना? So the input tax credit, it is the 6,000 rupees. So answer is 6,000 rupees. So here it is input tax credit, which is equal to 6,000 rupees. Okay. Next is question number 9. A microwave oven sold for rupees 18,000 plus GST 18%. Find the GST amount. Okay. Just we need to find out for this question GST amount. Okay. So this is very easy. Okay. So we need to, the sold for selling price we have given here, or taxable value also I can write it down here. So I am writing this taxable value. Taxable value we have given, that is 18,000. 18,000. Okay, and GST we have given rate of GST. So here rate of GST is equal to, it is 18%, and for the GST amount we need to find out. So GST amount is equal to, it will come 18% of 18,000, right? So 18 divided by 100 multiply with 18,000. Okay. So 2020 will get cancelled, and here it is 18, 18. So it is 18 into 180 will come. Okay. When I'll multiply both, then answer will come like 3,240 will come. Okay. So this is the GST amount for what we will solve in this question. So GST amount. Okay. Next is question number 10. A laptop marked price, it is 60,000, is sold at 15% discount and GST 18%. Find the final price. Okay. This kind of question we have done so many, but still I'm solving and showing you this question. So mark price we have given here. This is the mark price. So I'm writing here mark price, which is equal to, we have given that is 60,000. And 15% discount it is there. So discount I'm writing here. Discount is equal to, it is 15%. Okay. And GST we have given here. GST here I should write by this yellow mark price. And GST we have given here 18%. Okay. So it will come like GST is equal to, it will become GST amount we need to find out. Percentage rate of GST we have given 18%. Okay. So it will come, one second. First of all, we need to find discount. Okay. After finding discount, for the selling price, we are finding the GST. So this is the mark price, and there is 15% discount. Okay. So discount amount I need to find out here. discount amount. So discount amount कितना होगा यहाँ पे? That I need to find out the 15% of 60,000, right? So it will come, then 2020 will get cancelled here, and it will come 15 multiplied with 600, right? Then this discount amount will come 9,000 rupees. Okay, so if it is 15% discount, then 9,000 rupees will get reduced of the mark price. Okay, so what will be the selling price? Selling price is equal to, it will come mark price minus discount amount. Okay, discount amount, then mark price it was 60,000, and discount it was 9,000. Then here will come 51,000 as a selling price. So this is 51,000 is a selling price. Okay, now I need to find out GST amount. Okay, so GST amount is equal to, it will come, how much GST we have to pay for this? 18% GST is there. Then it will come 18 divided by 100 and multiplied with 51,000. Okay, so here also 2020 get cancelled. Okay, now I will change the color of pen and I will write it down here. So it will come 2020 will get cancelled here, or else we can, okay, I'm calculating here itself. So it will become 18 multiplied with 510, right? So it will become 510 because 20 will get cancelled because of 100. Huh? So 0, 18 1 ja 18, carry is 1. Then 18 5 ja 90 and plus 1 it is 91. Okay. So it will come here 9180 means 9,180 is the GST. Now what is the final price for the laptop? Okay. So now we need to find out the final price. So final price is equal to, it will come 51,000, it will come 51,000 and plus 9180 will come. Okay, so while I am adding this, I'll get it here 60,180. Okay, 60,180 is the final price. Okay, now look at here, the laptop mark price, it was 60,000 and 15% discount was there, and GST it was 18%. So first of all, we need to find out the discount price, how much it is there, that we need to subtract from the mark price. And after subtracting, we will get the selling price. For the selling price, we need to find the GST amount, and the GST amount we need to add on selling price. Then we will get the final price. Okay. Cycle is sold for the 12,500 with GST 5%. Find the total bill amount we need to find out here. So the cost price we have given here CP. Okay. CP cost price, it is 12,500. It is 12,500 rupees. And the GST we have given here, that is 5%. And the total bill we need to find out here. Okay, so first of all I am finding here GST amount. So GST amount is equal to 5 divided by 100 and multiply with 12,500. When we will solve this, then here 20 will get cancelled here, 2020 will get cancelled. Then 5 into 125, when I'll multiply, I'll get it here 625. Okay. So the GST amount, it is 625. This is the GST amount. Okay. Now I need to find the final like final bill or total bill, I can say, right? So total bill is equal to cost price and plus GST. That will be equal to cost price, it is 12,500, and plus uh, how much it will come? 6,000, sorry, 625, then 625 will come. Okay, we have to add both of them, then the final answer will be 13,125. Okay, so this is your final amount. Next, find GST paid on sofa set costing 72,000, taxed at 28%. Okay, so the cost price of the sofa we have given, cost price is equal to, it is 72,000, and tax, that means GST we have given 28%, GST it is 28%. Okay, and now we need to find out GST amount, which is equal to 28% of 72,000. Okay, so while we are finding 28% of 72,000, then 2020 will get cancelled here, and it will come 28 multiplied with 720 will come. Okay, when we are multiplying both, then it will come 20,160 will come. Okay, and after that, they are asking only GST. Find the GST paid on sofa. So that GST paid for the sofa, it is 20,160 rupees. Okay. So GST amount, GST paid for sofa, it is 20,160 rupees. Okay. So next question is, a computer sold at 45,000. Okay, that is the selling price with GST 18%. Find the CGST and SGST we need to find out for this. So selling price, how much we have given here? This is the selling price that we have given, 45,000 rupees. Okay, and 18% GST we have given. So that is the 18% GST. And what we need to do here, we will find the total GST. Okay, or else we can do one thing, that GST we can divide in two parts. One will be the half of GST will be the for the CGST. So CGST will be the 9%, or SGST also will be the 9%, because this is the 18%. 18 divided by 2, it will become 9%. But 9% of GST will go for the central government, and 9% will GST will go to the state government. Okay. So what I'm gonna to do here, I'm finding the total GST. Okay. So I am finding 18%. Whatever amount will come, that I can divide in two parts. Okay, that also I can do, or I can find the 99% for both. Okay, so our computer sold at rupees. Okay, so how much it is? 45,000. So first I'm finding 80 GST amount, I'm finding here. GST amount is equal to, it will become 18% of yes, 18% of 45,000. Okay, so what we 45,000 it is there. Okay, so 2020 we can cancel here. Now we need to multiply 18 into 450. If I'm multiplying 18 into 450, then answer will come 8,100 rupees. Okay, so this is the full GST, total GST. I can write it down here. Full GST amount. GST. Now, what will be the CGST? CGST is equal to GST divided by 2 is equal to 8,100 divided by 2, which is equal to 2 4 ja 8, and this 1 we can't divide by 2, so it will become 2 5 ja 10, then 50 will come, 4,050 rupees will come. And what is the SGST, state GST? That will be GST divided by 2, which is equal to 8,100 divided by 2, which is equal to same 4050. Correct? No? This will come 4,050, 4,050 for both they have to pay. Okay. Next question is, a dealer buy an AC for rupees 50,000 and sell it for 62,000. GST is 18%. Find output GST. What we need to find out here? Output GST we need to find out. First of all, we have given here cost price. So I'm writing here, this is the cost price. Cost price, it is 62,000. Okay. GST we have given 18%. GST rate we can write it down. GST rate is equal to 18%. Okay. And sell for this one. No. Cost price it was 50,000 and selling price it is 62,000. Okay. So this is the selling price. Okay. And the cost price it is 50,000. 50,000 is the cost price, and selling price is this one. Okay. And GST rate it is given the 18%. Okay, so first of all I am finding the output GST. Okay, so output GST, the output GST is that GST which we are paying for the selling price. Input GST is that GST which we are paying for the cost price. Okay, so the selling price we need to find output GST, it will become 18 divided by 100 and multiply with 62,000. Okay. So now what will come here? Here 2020 will get cancelled, and here it will come 18 divided by 620. Okay. So if we multiply, then it will become 0. Okay. And after that, like 18 to the 36. Then 3 will come, 18 6 ja 108, right? And plus 3 100 and 11. Yeah, so it will come 1 1 and 1, so 11,160 will come here. Okay, that is the output GST. This is a output GST that they have to calculate. Okay, next is the question number 15. Goods worth 24,000 are sold after 20% discount and GST is 12%. Find the final amount. Okay. So for this we have given mark price, it is 24,000. So mark price is equal to, that is 24,000. Okay. And the discount we have given 20% is equal to 20%. And rate of GST we have given here 12%. Rate of GST is equal to 12%. And we need to find the final amount. Okay. First of all, we need to find out the discount amount. Okay. So I am solving here for the discount amount, which is equal to, discount amount is equal to 20 divided by 100 multiply with 24,000. Okay, so what will come here? It will come 2020 will get cancelled, and it will become 20 into 240. Correct. Then here will come 20 here, then 24 to the 48 will come. 4,800 is the discount amount we got it here. Okay. Now we need to find the selling price. Okay. Or taxable value is the selling price and the same. Both are the same. Selling price is equal to, it will become 24,000 minus 4,800. Okay. 24,000. After that, what the amount will come, like selling price will come here. It will be 19,200. 19,200 will come. If you subtract 24 minus 4, it is 20. And from 20,000, if you subtract 800, it will become only 200, right? So selling price, it is 19,200. Now GST amount. GST amount, which is equal to, GST amount is equal to how much GST we are paying. So it will become 12%. It is 12 divided by 100 and multiply with 19,000. It will come here 200. 19200 will come. Okay. Now we need to solve for this. So the answer will come here, that 2020 will get cancelled, then it will become 12 into 192. Okay. So while we are solving this, it will become 2,304. This will be the GST amount. Now we need to find out final amount. Then the final amount, which is equal to, final amount is equal to 19,200 and plus 2,304. This. Okay. When I'll add both, I'll get it here 21,504. Okay. 504. This will be the final amount. Okay. So this was the question number 15 here. Now I'm leaving here 4 question. It is kind of similar question. Uh, like 5 question I'm leaving for you. You just try to do these questions. If you're not getting, please comment and I'll solve and show you these questions also. But if you are getting, definitely you will get this question. So you will try to solve this. Okay. So thank you so much for watching this video.